Delaney Hall. I'm 19 years old. I started wrestling probably 6th grade. Like, I just graduated last year. You know, Christian Fulton is my wrestling coach ever since I've been in 6th grade. He's a fighter now, a pro fighter now. So I guess I kind of followed up behind him. I've been good friends with Dunny Aaron, which is my coach. He's a great coach. He's led me to an undefeated record. Okay, well, yeah, Donnie Evans is my coach, you know, and he's led me to an undefeated record. He's been my coach, best friend, and everything else, you know. And I've been, like I said, I've been fighting, and I love to do it. I love the atmosphere, but it is a fight when you're in the cage, but it's also a sport. It's good sportsmanship. Every fight been good for me. And January 15th, I'll be fighting for another title. So everybody come out and watch.
Is this your first main event where you're in the main event?
No, sir. I fought in a main event in Alexandria too. I wasn't the last fight, but I was one of the main event fights. I weighed 155, but I took the fight at 175. First time.
What do you weigh now?
Right now, I weigh 162.
You need to get to what?
155.
I'm gonna try to get to 155 by then too. Anybody got any questions for Delaney?
What do you find him?
I'm fighting at 155.
155. And you're fighting Vince Porter. Do you know anything about Vince?
I know his name.
Just his name. That's all you care about, huh?
That's all that matters.
So they can just stick some guy in there and you say that's Vince Porter, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else?
Delaney, how much has the transition from wrestling helped you in MMA?
How much has the transition in wrestling helped you in MMA?
Well, you know, the transition for wrestling really helped me a lot. Like I said, wrestling is the background for this sport. If you can wrestle, you really can, maintain yourself in the fight. If you go to the ground, then, if you control the person the whole fight, then it'll help you out throughout the fight. I really believe that. And I am a state champion wrestler, but in all my fights, I haven't wrestled yet. I haven't brought out the wrestling yet, but this fight, I plan on doing it.
I've got a question for you because I saw you at Louisiana Downs last time, and obviously it was a very partisan crowd. There were a lot of Delaney Hall fans there. When you're in the cage and the adrenaline's pumping and you're focused, do you notice the crowd? Can you hear the crowd? Does it pump you up? Does it fire you up?
Oh, yes, sir. The crowd is part of me. That's my team. Every fight I've had a crowd there. Last fight I went to Alexandria, I took a charter bus with 200 people there. So everywhere I go, I have my fans. They will be there.
I'd like to talk to you about maybe hooking you up with some group tickets in. So see me after this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right there.
Well, he gained a fan of me. That's a people's champion.
That's the people's champion? Yeah.
People's champion. He defended my son. My son's a fighter. And he's the top shelf.
Well, I think a lot of people are Delaney Hall fans too. So, you got a question?
Does being undefeated as an amateur put the pressure on you?
Oh, no, that's not putting the pressure on me. I mean, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You don't plan on losing, but if it happens, it happens. Just get back up and do it again.
So how hard have you been training right now? And does your training regimen, is it already started, or will you really gear up right before the fight?
Oh, I train hard every day. I'm in the gym every day. I work, go to school, and train every day.
Well, good luck. Delaney Hall, our main event. Introduce yourself, tell them who you're fighting and what weight class.
My name's Brandon Belt. I'm from Leesville, Louisiana. I'm fighting heavyweight. Ain't got much to say. I don't know nothing about my opponent. I just know, like a lot of my buddies taught me into the cage fighting. I trained 3 different styles of martial art. I've been doing that for a long time. So here I am, Shreveport, January 15th, ready to fight.
How long have you been fighting?
I've never been in the cage. I've been fighting for quite a few years.
So this is your first time to actually do it in front of somebody and not out back there, huh?
Yeah, legal.
Yeah.
I love it. It's legal.
I think it's going to be fun watching you fight then. All right. Yeah. Anybody got any questions?
Who's your opponent?
His name's Darnell Trotter. He's from,
It's your cousin? Oh!
My cousin, Mike, reminded me of his fight.
I've not met him, I just seen pictures. Like I said, I really don't even want to know nothing about him. We'll just see when we get there.
Now, what's the mixed martial arts scene like in Leesville?
Well, I trained in Leesville. working with a guy, y'all might be familiar with him, Eric Paulson. He trains Brock Lesnar. Go to Houston to California with him a lot. Expensive for somebody that don't work, just trains. He trains me a lot of stuff. But at Leesville, it's mainly just boxing, Japanese jiu-jitsu. That's mainly what we concentrate on.
So you got a lot of those Vernon Parish fans coming up here January 15th?
A lot.
Well, I expect them to be awfully loud then when you come into that cage.
They will.
Anybody got any questions? Good luck, buddy. Thanks for being here and making the trip up today, too. Thank you very much. What's your name? What class?
Name's John Roberts, 145, first fight. Don't know who I'm fighting, don't really care, just ready to fight.
So how long you been training for this first fight, John?
1 year.
About a year for this first fight.
Yes, sir.
And then where do you train at?
I train a lot at home with my stepdad. I trained with King Gladney at we were at PAX, and then he left, so I'm back in the house right now and fixing to go somewhere else.
All right, anybody got any questions? And what weight class you said? 145. What are you at right now?
150.
150? That's not going to be that tough. Now, you just get through the holidays. Yeah, skip the turkey. Anybody got any questions? Well, buddy, for your first fight, you picked a good one, the 50th Monumental. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, thanks for coming out. All right, now we get to the heavyweights. All right.
Name's Terry Martin, aka Big Red.
How'd you get that nickname? I'm kidding.
High school.
Yeah, he was going to tell me, actually.
A little bit about myself. I'm a high school wrestling coach in Shreveport. I wrestled all through high school. I just kind of I've only been doing this for a few months now, since about July. I was giving John Munn's number, the fight promoter, and it took me about 4 months to give him a call. I got some trouble, and everybody's like, you need to put out some of that aim on somebody. And I just started fighting.
Now, where do you train at?
With my work and everything, I really don't do too much training. I just go and fight.
Now, you've obviously been a wrestling coach. You've wrestled before. January 15th rolls around. It's about 30 minutes before time for you to walk into the cage. Are you going to be nervous? You going to be excited? You going to be anxious? Have you thought about how you're going to feel?
I'm just going to be ready to put my fist down somebody's throat.
Just make sure you recognize me. I'll be the guy standing over on the sides, all right? Anybody got any questions for Big Red?
Who are you fighting?
I believe his name is Ricky Gonzalez out of College Station, Houston, somewhere around there. I've seen him fight before. He has good boxing skills, but I'm really not impressed by it. I don't think he's going to stop my takedowns.
I think so.
I think that I'm going to try to make him verbally tap out in the first round.
Right on.
Oh, now we got a prediction, a verbal tap out in the first round.
Remember that one.
Oh, yeah, write that down, Roy. We got a prediction for a tap out in the first round in this one. All right. Well, good luck to you, buddy. Thanks for coming out today. I tell you what, Will, John Munns has done a phenomenal job. Our matchmaker has put together some great fights, a lot of talent. As you see, a lot of young guys that are coming up, and we're really, really looking forward to it. So, again, we thank everybody for coming out. Anything else anybody got? January 15th, and the toll-free number for tickets, Kimberly, is 800 948 5254. So make sure your friends go online to ringrulers.com to get their tickets now. If you've got a group that wants a VIP table, they are selling out quickly. So if you've got some VIP tables, call me at that number or send me an email at butch@ringrulers.com so I can try to reserve you a VIP table. And thank y'all for coming out, and good luck to all of you. January 15th to be here before you know it. Have a great Christmas, a great New Year. It's going to be a real exciting New Year for Ring Rulers.